Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Soren, and today I'm going to be talking about another element of investing. Well, not really an element of it, but a different style. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So the style that I'm talking about today is the idea of financial minimalism. So this is different from physical minimalism, where you own fewer things, or at least try to narrow it down to things that you value most. And different from any other kind of minimalism you can think of. I don't know if there are others, but basically financial minimalism is the idea of having as few just complicated things to deal with as like when you're um, just to worry about financially speaking. So instead of having multiple credit cards or participating in credit card churning, you only have one or maybe two credit cards, depending on the brand, so that you can make sure that you can use them everywhere. You carry around like a thin wallet sometimes. That's not a necessity, but yeah, you only have one or two bank accounts, usually like one just as a checking account and maybe a savings account in addition. And then also only one or two retirement accounts where you consolidate most of your retirement funds. So there are some advantages and disadvantages. One of the things that people try to do by following more complex methods, which can usually yield higher returns, is that a lot of details fall through the cracks if you don't track your expenses and everything properly, which means that then it's not actually an advantage, it's a disadvantage financially speaking. So if you're a person who can't really deal with one more thing to think about, this can be a good way to do that. Or if you don't have a good system to track it, there are plenty of ways to track your expenses and things like that out there. For example, mint.com, again, not sponsored as always, but yeah, they're great. They're a great tool. Yeah, so that's just that. Those are the basic ideas. Some of the disadvantages is that then you, obviously you can't, you usually don't participate in credit card churning, which, when done properly, and what I mean by properly is it's when you're spending the miles and the things on expenses that you already have, not creating new expenses, because then you're just losing money. So yeah, that can be a drawback, but if you don't travel much and things like that, then that shouldn't really affect you all that much. So it's really depending on your lifestyle. It is, as I said, it's nice to have fewer things to think about, but you also have a longer better credit history the more credit cards you have, even if you're not even if you don't have an annual fee on them. It's just having it open is it's a great way to have good credit history, and building that can help you get things for like a loan for a house, loan for starting a business, just about anything you'll need a loan for, which can be super crucial later on. So even if you don't plan on starting a business where you need a loan, eventually you might want to buy a house, or if you already own a house, that could be a very valuable asset, pun unintended, in that case. So yeah, there's definitely drawbacks and advantages. I think it's more about knowing yourself and knowing how well and how actively you can track your finances, and based on that, which way you should go. Obviously, you can go in the middle, and every person has different finances, like amount of money and otherwise. So yeah, but thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that's really helpful for the YouTube algorithm and to help grow my channel. Also, if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you're not already, that's super helpful to the growth of my channel as well. And with all of that out of the way, I will see you tomorrow.